That familiar sound, the clank of the wheels, the puffs of smoke, and of course, that iconic whistle. This is the 1218, a giant of the rails built in 1943 by Norfolk and Western Railway, right here in Roanoke.
To me, it's the ultimate steam locomotive because it just checks all the boxes for what steam power was.
Norfolk and Western later became Norfolk Southern. According to railroad historian Zach McGinnis, they built the Cadillac of locomotives.
Well, one thing is the sheer size of it. It's everything that you can think of a steam locomotive. It's big, it's powerful, it ran fast, it was loud, it's articulated.
The 1218 boasts quite the journey. Before Norfolk and Western retired it in 1959, it transported troops and other equipment during World War II, among other duties.
It's one thing seeing a picture of it, but seeing this locomotive in person, over 120 feet long, 16 feet high, 1 million pounds, that used to run 70 miles an hour.
The coal-burning Class A locomotive could pull up to 150 cars at that speed.
You get in awe by looking at the size of this thing and thinking, wow, that's what boiling water can do.
After its retirement, 1218 took a detour. First used for its boiler in West Virginia, then spared from scrapping, it eventually landed in a Vermont museum before returning to Roanoke in the 1970s. But the story doesn't end there.
Robert Claytor was the president of Norfolk Southern, and he wanted to see it run.
So in 1986, the locomotive left Roanoke and headed to Alabama.
And they restored it and operated excursions all over the Norfolk Southern system from 87 to 1991 with it.
It was retired for good in 1991 and came back home to the Virginia Museum of Transportation in 1996, where it still resides today.
I'd encourage people to come down to the museum, check it out.
And when they do check it out, they'll see it's been recently designated as a Virginia Historic Landmark.
It's the only survivor of its type in the world. And let's give it a shot and get it the recognition that it deserves as well.
McGinnis got to work last summer making his case for historic landmark status.
I gave him statistics on the locomotive's history. Then you have to pretty much sell them on why you think it's a landmark and its role to the state of Virginia.
When the designation came through, let's just say McGinnis was whistling much like 1218 used to.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, and personally, this one means a little more to me because 1218 is my all-time favorite locomotive ever since I saw it as a kid.
McGinnis calls the locomotive a showpiece, and a big reason many people chug their way down to the museum. In Roanoke, Ron Morosco, WFXR News.